Hopefully it works now. No, it's not you. Okay, now I have to put this thing somewhere. Okay, where it doesn't fall. Can you hear me now? I think we're good now. No, no batteries. I hope we're good now. Still no sound? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it. Yes. Okay. Hi again. Sorry. Well, you are getting used to me um, not being very good with all those technical stuff. Okay, sorry guys, but I'm here and you are here, so uh, well, let's try and make some fun. My plan for today is to make a dashboard, black and white, because that's the prompt of this month in our planner group. Um, and I have a plan, I have something in mind, and if it's going to work or not, I don't know. So I'm going to play, and you can watch, and I hope you like it. Okay, what I did prepare are some of the girls and little boy stamps. I did cut them by hand. Some of them have the dies, the matching dies. Oh, sorry, you're here. Um, but for this project, I didn't like the white borders around, so I did cut all of them by hand. So they are here. I have some words, some sentiments, some frames, and some tickets. Not sure if I'm going to use the tickets, but um, they are here. But first of all, I want to die cut a frame, and for that one, I am going to use this die, and it's from the Windows overlay set, number 1811. Just in case you don't have it, or you do have it and you don't know the number, uh, that's this one. And in the beginning of this week, no, it is the beginning of this week. Last week, I saw a comment somewhere, or maybe it was over the weekend, what to do with thin paper. Uh, Most of the times we use the thicker paper, but just in case you don't know what to do with the thicker paper, you can just glue it on a piece of cardstock. So it gives you a little bit more strength. That's what I'm going to do now because I had some leftovers in black. By the way, I'm going to say black and white, but it's going to be a little bit black and off-white. I'm not using white, but it's off-white. Okay, just in case you're wondering, um, so I'm going to glue this down on a piece of black cardstock, but just in case you maybe or you might have cardstock which you don't like anymore, just glue the thinner paper on top of it and then you can use it anyway. So I'm also going to use the double-sided adhesive, which also comes in sheets. Um, you can use glue, of course, but for this, because I want to cover the whole page, I am going to use the sheets of double-sided adhesive. Else, what are you doing here? I told Else you don't need to watch because you can take some time off and do something else, but je kan het niet laten, Els. Nee, she just wants to be here. By the way, um, I think I have to announce a winner of a $50 gift certificate, but I didn't get any names. So I apologize for that because I have no idea who it is. Okay, I just took off the backing paper and I am gluing it down to the double-sided adhesive sheet. Now I am looking for my large scissors. Oh my God, 11, it's warm. Hi Dineke, good to see you. Oh, and I'm going to trim off the excess. Excess. Okay, we don't need those pieces. No. Okay. Inking edges. That's always good, else. Okay, so double-sided adhesive on a piece of the thinner scrapbook paper from the reminiscence book, and then a piece of cardstock. I found some black, and I am going to glue it down on this one. So it's a little bit more sturdy. and a great way to use the thinner paper from our book. And well, you don't need to be really precise, but it depends on what you're going to do with it. Okay, so here we go. And it's a lot of sturdier now, so I'm also going to trim this off. I'm keeping those scraps. You can use those for die cutting some extra reinforcers or other small elements, so don't throw those away. And then I am going to die cut this frame. No, it doesn't fit like this, so I'm going to use it this way. Okay. And I am also keeping the leftovers from this because this is a great piece of cardstock to use later on. And let me see my die cutting. Oh, I think I'm going to put it on the machine first. That's a little bit easier. Otherwise, it will move too much. Okay, here we go. And I can't see your comments really well, but I see Claire. Hi, Claire. Oh, hi, Karen from Texas. Welcome. Good to see you too. Okay. And we don't need those inner pieces, but you can keep them too if you want, because you can. Oh, it didn't cut really well. My the plates from my machine are a little bit bended, so I think he didn't cut properly because of that. So I have to help it a little bit with my scissors. Okay, same here. I need to buy new plates, that's for sure, as you can see. Okay, there's a little piece of paper here, and I am going to try to remove it. Trying to remove it, sorry. Okay, it's good this way. Do I need these? I don't know. Just putting them aside. This one can go on the side. Okay, just throwing everything this way. And I will clean it up later. Okay, so I have a frame over here. And now my plan is to do a little bit like Marie Claire is always doing, making backgrounds with stamps. I think I'm going to just do it by hand. I'm not going to use a stamping platform. Um, so I can do a couple of things. I can use the words, the dictionary words from these stamp sets. They're a little bit older, those sets. Not sure if you can find them anywhere, but I'm sure, maybe, probably there will be in some shops if you start looking for it, because these are really fun to use as a background. So that's one of my ideas. Then the other thing was, um, oh yeah, I remember the sewing pattern. This one, I can stamp this one as a background. Shall I try? Yes, okay. I'm going to do two different options. Let me see, or maybe three. This one can go here. So if I cut this in half, then I have plenty to stamp on. So somewhere like this. I'm going to try this one first. This is an easy one. If you want to do very precise, you can use your stamping platform, of course. And maybe it's better to use it with a larger stamp like this. The smaller ones might be a little bit easier to stamp like that, but just to be on the safe side, I am going to use it. And when I first was saying I'm not going to use it, but okay, you can always change your minds, right? It's very hard to see your comments, guys. It's on top of my Let me see if I can. If I'm enlarging the live on my iPad, then the comments will. You're gone now completely. Oh my. Mm, 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 mm. Huh, that's better now. Hi, Nanase. Good to see you too. How are you? Nanase is from Japan. Hi, Ann. Okay, I'm back and I can see your comments now. Sorry for that. Um, I have to keep in mind that the frame will be somewhere around here. So you can stamp this way, maybe 2 or 3 times, or you can do it this way. It all depends on what your personal preferences are, but I'm just going to do it this way, and then um, I'm going to stamp with black ink, of course. So not sure if this will work, but I will give it a try. Because the stamp is quite large and you can't move the paper around in the stamping platform completely to the other side. So maybe I have to figure something out like this. But then when I stamp this first, I can't stamp, sorry, in the middle anymore. So that's not an option. I am going to take it out and hopefully this will work. If it doesn't stick to my fingers right now. Okay, we're good. A little bit ink over here. And then I need to do a little bit over here, and that's a little bit trickier because the paper doesn't fit in the stamping platform. But I'm going to give it a try anyway, and hopefully it doesn't move too much. No, please stay here. Please, 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 please. Yeah. Okay, this one turned out quite well. Not bad. And this one will go on top of it. So, and my intention is to use the little frames, the parts which fall out of the frame. So I'm going to need those little squares, those rectangles. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, I can put this aside. Okay, that goes here. And then I think I am going to do another one as well. And it might be not so bad to use the stamping platform to start with. So change my mind again. And now I am going to use several of those journaling dictionary stamps. Oh my, very cool background. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle, did you send out the email today, or are you going to send out an email today? For those of you who didn't know, I am going to teach at Michelle's place in Florida in November. Okay, now I have to keep an eye on what I'm doing. Um, I think I'm going to place those stamps randomly. Oh, I have to turn them around, sorry. So it doesn't matter if they're upside down. I'm just trying to fill in as much as space as possible with the same kind of stamps. So I'm going to put one like, oh, the other way around. This way up. And that's one journal. I'm going to turn that upside down. One more here. Moving it a little bit, or I can do this one too. And I think there's one more. So I've got those all together in one time, and then I'm going to use them separately afterwards because it's getting harder to place them. Okay, I think my start will be with something like this. So, oh, Anne, Michelle already sent out the email. Thank you, Michelle. Oh my, you see what's happening? One of the stamps doesn't stick really well. I'm not sure if I put it this way, but it's not sticking down at all. Okay, hopefully, no, it doesn't work. I need to make it a little bit sticky, so I hope it will stay on for only 1 or 2 times stamping. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. Okay, keep my fingers crossed. Yes, we're good. And I need more ink on this one for sure. Oh, I need to move it up a little bit. I see on the screen now. And the other ones are quite okay. So that's the beginning of my background. I'm going to take it out now because I think that's easier for me to do some extra stamping. My desk is too small for all the things I've got laying around here. Let me see how to do this. Okay, stamping block. Oh, and I smudged already over here, so hopefully, let me see. Yeah, I'm good with this. Well, I'm just taking one off and putting it on my stamping block. And maybe there are many other possibilities to do this, but it's just something I figured out this afternoon that I wanted to do something like this. So I'm going to use the same stamp one more time. No, that's true, Kristen. The tables are always too small. Okay, that was the specimen one. I am going to put that one over there. This one says paper. Okay, paper and ink. I need something underneath. Hold on. This one said paper, paper, paper. I'm going to turn it around. And the other one is over there, so I can do it this way. And maybe a little bit, or a little small part over here. And you see the difference when you're stamping like this on a block and just stamping it onto your paper, you can put your stamps closer together. The ones I attached on the stamping platform, sorry, you're there, are a little bit farther apart. So that's not really pretty, I think. So I need to figure something out to fix that. So that will be probably another stamp um, to fill up those gaps in between. Hi, Eefje. Good to see you. Welcome. The word journal is here, but I like to go in the other direction too. One more over here. And you know, it doesn't come too precise because it's only a background stamp. And then another one. And just trying to fill up as much. Oh, this is a little bit not the way I wanted it to be, but okay. It is what it is. I'm not going to start again and bother you with more stamping. Let me see. I'm going to do it this way. And the frame is over here. So you see, I need a little bit more. And I hate it that this one is not straight, but I will place my image on top of it. So I have to cover it up a little bit. turn this one around the other way. This one can go here. Now, I think I'm good now, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to the last one again too. Yes, David, that's true. Cover things up. We're good in it. Very good. How was your holiday, David? I've seen some beautiful pictures and a lot of food. Okay, I'm done with the dictionary words now. And now I want to fill up those gaps a little bit. I don't think it's necessary to fill everything up, but I need to have a tiny, tiny stamp with something funny or something, yeah, something to fill it up. Let me see what I've got laying around over here. I can do a ticket maybe, or a little one of those. This is not such a big one and not too opvallend. Yeah. So I think I'm going to give it a try with this one. Or you can use this for fun, one of those big numbers we had, or we still have. I'm looking for it now. You know, these. These are also really fun to stamp here and there to fill up those gaps. But I'm going to start with this little one first. It's one from the ticket stamp set, sorry. Not sure if it's going to work, but oh, I think that's cool. And also randomly stamping your image and moving the paper or moving your stamp so it's not going in the same direction everywhere. So just try to move your stamp into every direction. Move your stamp, move your paper. So just to make it some kind of background. Oh, that one didn't go really well. Okay, well, it's not what I expected it to be, but okay. It's too much, probably. But I am going to give it a try and see how it looks like in a minute. So I've got this one, which I'm not completely fond of, and I've got this one. I like this one better. Shall I do another one? Because time goes by. And no, I'm not going to do another one because it takes up too much time, and I want to finish this project so you can see um, what I have been thinking of. So, oh, Honora, yes, you can watch it back later. Yeah, bold numbers on top. Newspaper like. Okay, I didn't miss too much. Okay, sorry for the inky fingers, but I think you all can relate to that too. Okay, so now plan, step two. Now I need to die cut this one again, but where did I put it? Somewhere on the side, probably, yes. Covered up with stamps. Here it is, because now I want to use the frames which fall out. Um, how is everybody doing with the homework for Annette? For those who are joining the summer class, of course. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Hopefully, I really need to buy new plates, guys, because this is they're too much bended. Okay, I can keep this one for another project, so definitely not going to throw this away. But for now, I want to use those little leftovers. Oh, and maybe I can use this one too. And do you want me to cut this one too, so we can see the difference and see what it looks like? And let me see, Anki is ready, almost done. Oh, only inking edges. Cool. You're doing a great job, guys. Karen just has to start. Oh, Sylvia, only inking. You, you're all really good. let me see if this one, I need to make sure it's a little bit straight on my die cutting plate. Oh, Karen, no hurry. The- you still have a few weeks left before the workshop is live, and then if you don't make it, you can always watch it later. So that's no problem either. So another frame which I can save, and then I have those little ones, but I don't think I like them. But okay, we will see. Okay, for now, I want to do something like this. Take my frame. Oh, I need to ink my frame. As we are talking about inking, I need to ink this one too, because it's not black enough. This piece of paper is a little bit gray, black, but it needs a little bit more on the edges. So more black ink on my fingers probably. And my comments or your comments are keep disappearing on my screen. So homework done. Oh, Denise, you have to pick it up. But Denise, there's plenty of time for you to start with your homework. Yeah, and I think Annette explained it really well with the documents which you can print and you can follow it along step by step. Okay, it's a little bit better. Now I'm spilling my ink, uh, the little thingies which come off of your, um, well, of your dabber. Okay, so you can do this. So these ones will go in here and I will start decorating them later on. Or these, but I think these one are too much. I will put them in so you can see the difference. So, and then I will start working a little bit like this, but it's, yeah, I will wait and see it to see if I see it on screen. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, the one with the dictionary words. Okay, that's not a no-go for me for today. Go, go. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The comments is a little bit messy here, or are a little bit messy. I see a lot of people inking up, disappear. Yes, I keep touching the screen, Belinda. Oh, Sir Stempelot, you're also here. Hi, good to see you. That's a good idea too, Robin. Watch the lives first from Annette, and then you can start working on the project later. That's a good idea too. Okay, so it's going to be something like this. And I don't think, shall I ink those edges? You know, I'm going to try it with this one first. So to see if it looks much better with inked edges or not. I don't think it brings anything extra. Hmm. Decisions, decisions. I'm going to put it a little bit on top. And touching the screen again. So yeah, I'm just thinking and deciding if I should ink the edges or not. I don't think I'm going to do it. Not yet. It might be better to put a little bit more ink on the frame itself. So on these sides. And I know it's giving me more black ink on my fingers, but okay, I can wash it off. Put this aside. And I'm just trying to ink the edges from the inside. Just a little bit, because there is a black and white theme which I want to participate in for this month. And I didn't have time to make it earlier or before, so instead of making a planner page with pictures, which I usually do, I was thinking, okay, let's do something else. And of course, you can also put pictures in it, but I was thinking it might be fun because of the black and white theme to use the stamped images from my girls, boys. Okay, almost there. Okay, and I need to clean my hands because otherwise there will be black everywhere. Okay, hopefully I'm good now. So imagine these things are going in here, and I want them to be a little bit different every each one. So that's why I took different stamped images. And my idea was to just play around with them a little bit. But as you can see, it blends in too much, as I can see now. Maybe it's different on screen, but it's quite hard to see the images because I use the same background paper and the same ink color, so you can hardly see them. So that means I need to put something behind them. Um, and I'm not sure which one is going to be where, but it's obvious that I need something extra. So I was already a little bit prepared for this. I took my bag of vintage ephemera. Um, and I've got them in all different kinds of colors. So here are my black and white, black, whitish, grayish items. And I'm grabbing something out and see if there's something which I can do, uh, um, if there's something which I can use for those tiny cards. I can also use, no, it's not going to be a good idea, the black washi tape, but then there's even more black, and this is also quite a busy pattern, so I don't think that's a good idea. But maybe something like this, a little piece of paper, just with a little accent underneath one of the images, so it pops out a little bit more. I think this is better to do. Some stamps, some old pharmacy labels, or I should maybe ink up the cutout stamps a little bit more. But what I did so far is only inking up the edges with a gray marker. This is one of Faber-Castell, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, Faber-Castell. Uh, Pit Artist pen. And that's a really good one to ink your edges after cutting something. At least that's what I think. So Uh, I am afraid it's going to be a little bit too busy altogether, but okay. I started with it, so I'm going to finish it. And I don't like what I see now, but uh, people always say go through the ugly, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to make it look more cohesive. What also will be making it look different is when you put your background paper. Okay, so let's do that first. So you see, it looks much different already when you put it on your background paper. I hope you can see what I mean. And I am touching my screen again, but it doesn't respond to my touching it. So, oh my, where are you guys? Yes. Oh, oops. Okay. So that looks better already, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. And you know what? I think I'm going to take them out. I'm going to decorate them individually, and then I'll see what happens when we put them back into the frame. How about that? Because if I keep looking at this frame, it's not going to be a success. So, okay, plan B, take them out. Not going to ink the edges, just take one of the little dolls and see what I can do. Okay, just tearing it apart and gluing things down. I think I can use one of the stamps of those. What I can, oh, that might be also fun. Just cut off her legs, just like she is coming out of the, it might be fun. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to start with this girl first. Cutting her legs off. Sorry for being so rude, so cruel. And is this the right size? Yes, I think I can do this. If you want, you can also etch up all those little elements which you are going to glue down. And I think, oh, I could have done that. Yeah, too late now. Go through the ugly, yeah. And I'm going this one. I need one of those here. And well, I think it's pretty cute already. Okay, is this, oh, it's still an old-fashioned um, lick and stick stamp, a very old one, saying 6 cents. So it's a Dutch stamp, 6 cents. Well, for 6 cents, you can't do anything anymore, but I think we all know that. Okay, I'm gluing her down just like this. And then cutting off her legs and a piece of the table, a part of the table, sorry. Okay, just keeping it simple. It doesn't have to be um, that much. So that's one. Let me see, what's next? I think I have to put them back in the frame in between because I want to see what it looks like and where they are going to be, because these are a little bit too big for those cards. So I can leave those legs or a piece of his head sticking out. So that's no problem. Shall I use a piece of this black? Yes, I'm going to use it again. Because if you, how shall I say it? If you want to be it cohesive, it's better to use some elements 2 or 3 times to get a cohesive look. Do you think I should ink it? Yeah, maybe. Shall I do it? Yes. Okay. Brown. So we've got one which is not being inked. So um, that can also be good to show you the difference. It's not really much of a difference with this black piece of paper, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think I'm going to put this on top, glue it down in the corner. Oh my, I have no idea where you cutting up people into parts. Yes, yes. And I think he needs something extra too, because here's this little stamp. I'm not going to put another stamp over there, but maybe there is something else, something small. I don't need very big elements, and there are too many big pieces over here. Here's an old, I think this is a registered uh, post stamp thing from Paris, and this one needs some inking because it's quite pale and I want it to stand out a little bit from the background. So I'm using the brown frayed burlap um, ink from Tim Holtz, of course. And I think I'm going to ink it all the way around so I can tear it in half and use the other half on one of the other. So I'm going to do this one too. And then this side. So it gives me two pieces to play with. I am going to put this one over here and then the little guy on top. I think it looks nice. And while I'm doing the live, it doesn't give me much time um, to think about. Now I'm just gluing it down. But to be honest, when I'm working for myself and I'm not doing a live, it takes me much more time because then I'm also in doubt and moving things around and fiddling around. I can, yeah, okay. I'm going to glue this one down over here. What I can do, um, talking about inking the edges, I can ink them with brown instead of black to go into the frame. think I'm going to do that too. So, because I think it's a little bit, yeah, it looks like it's not finished when there's no ink on the edges of those cards. I'm sorry, but it just has to be ink. So I'm going to do this one too. Just quick, a little bit of ink. This is going to be in my journal, Betty. It's going to be, what's its name? Sorry, a dashboard for the month of July. And I'm going to put it in my journal. I will show it to you later. So if you have time to stay, please stay and watch. Okay, so I've got two now. Oh, this is too big, so I also need to trim this off. And this is also very busy because there's a lot of text on it, and we also already have a very busy background. So I'm not sure if this is a wise thing to use. Let me see what else I've got. There's a lot of pharmacy labels in here, and or too big. Oh, this might be fun. I've got one more here. These are old price tags. This one might be fun. I need something else. Another small registered label, an old stamp from I have no idea. Liechtenstein? That's in Europe. And oh, look, more of those tiny. I've got those elements from the die sets, but I'm not going to use them for this. Now I've got plenty, so don't worry about that. Okay, more numbers from. So I'm going to try and use only a few elements and see if that will work out. Oh, I have to be quick, you guys, because um, time flies. And I think, oh, I've got this piece left. I can also put this on the lower part of the card. That might be fun too, to give it a different look. So oh, ink. Now don't need to forget the ink. Just a little bit. And let me see, I'm going to use this part. So I can glue it down here. Oh, thank you, Belinda. Okay, and then this one also needs something else to go. This one is too, yeah, brown, cream, cakey. No, the color is too much. It goes way. No, I don't like that. Let me see. This girl should be on this side. I don't like that either. And this has a little bit purple in the stamp, so I'm going to move that one to the side too, because I don't want purple in there, and this is okay. So that's what I'm always doing. Just move things around until I like what I see. And that's something, yeah, you just have to play around, and then you will see where it ends up. Okay, another girl goes here. So that's three on a row, three more to go. Oh, guys, I wish I could do this quicker, but sorry, I can't. Um, Let me see. Just pretending this one going here and then over there. I like this, the little numbers. So if I'm gluing it down like this, it's too much. But what I can do is tear a little bit off the sides, ink it up. And you see how different it looked with just a little bit of ink. Oh, it's too big. Let me see which one I am going to use here. Not sure. I can do this one and then it would be something like this. because I don't want to glue something on top of the numbers because I like what I see when I see those numbers. So I think I'm going to put it in this way, but also over in this one, I need something extra. So just a little piece of paper underneath. Well, my black and white plan is not really black and white anymore. It's more black, white, and brown, but okay. I can't do the black and white um, like Marie Claire. I still want to try it, but well, it just doesn't happen because, well, you're always busy with other things, and then. But I like it so much what Marie Claire does. Oh, thank you, Claire. Claire, Marie Claire. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud, and I hope you don't mind listening to it. Okay, and here's another one. I'm just moving it. No, it's stuck a little bit from the side. And actually, I think it covers up too much of the numbers, but okay. Or shall I use the other one? Oh, then I have to move it back again. I'm not sure if this will work. No, it's stuck already. So I will keep it with this girl. And I'm just letting her move off the card a little bit. So that way you see a little bit more um, of the numbers from this little card, the price tag. So here she is, number 4. Then we have this one and this little girl. I've got one more. Oh, this one is stamped on the back. Oh, this might be fun too. This is from one of the reminiscence books. And it's really fun to use those alphabets, the numbers, or the letters, sorry. Do I do it? Yes, I'm going to use it this way. Is it big enough? Yes. Long enough? And there she is. Oh, maybe I can do something with her. This is quite funny too. I think I'm going to ink it first because it will look. Yeah, Marie Claire, she's great with her black and white. Oh, Marie Claire, you're here too. Yes. Okay, you can hear what we are saying. You are great with your black and white artwork always. I love, love, love it. And this girl. Shall I cut her off too? Also cut off her legs, maybe. Because otherwise they're all standing figures. Not sure about that one. I'm going to put her aside for a moment. And I'm first going to finish the last one. Oh, here more of those numbered thingies. I can do this. Oh, that's also fun. Okay. I'm going to ink it up all the way. And actually, this paper is much more white than the other paper I'm using. That's more off-white. But I don't mind combining the two of them together. And it doesn't, you don't notice it that much because of the brown I'm using. I think we can do that. And it's quite a coincidence that those cards are exactly the same height as trash papers from the frame. Okay, she's going there. Something like this. Okay, now we've got those. I'm going to pick up the page so we can see what's happening when I'm going to put them on. Just to see, give it a little, how do you say? Yeah, just a little impression of what it will look like when we are gluing those down. And I'm just putting them in randomly. Not sure if they will end up exactly in this position, in this place. All the girls. This one needs to go here. I think I am going, yeah, if I'm going to put her here, then she is walking away from the page. Well, that's no problem. She can. And I was planning on doing this one here, but I don't like it. So I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to take her legs off too, just for fun. And then she will go here. But I don't like those two being on the same side of the paper. So I'm going to swap those. See what it looks like. Yeah, I think that's better. And then this one. Yeah, and I think I'm going to glue her down at the bottom part. And then, I'm sorry, girls, guys, cutting off her legs. And now I am trying to see, um, put her in the middle, somewhere here. Yeah, oh, yeah, that might be possible. You mean here, Marie Claire? No, I'm not going to do that, but I think I understand what you mean. Okay, because I want to add something more, and then if she's in the middle, it's not going to work, I think. Trim this off. And then this one will go here, and I'm just, yeah, I think I'm going to cut off both of her legs. And then you will only see her top of her body and the sign she is holding. Now I'm going to take it out again. Because if you see one leg popping up, that looks a little bit funny too, I think. So I think this will go. So let me see. I don't want to cut off the sign. Oh, maybe this one. That's really strange. If I cut off one leg, I'm going to show it to you. I need to cut off her other leg too, because this looks ridiculous. Oh, it looks like she's coming out of the frame. I think I'm going to leave it this way. What do you think? A body part box. Yes, I've also already so many boxes already. Hey, Inge, how are you? Oh, pictures are frozen. I think, yeah, it's just for fun. It's just like she is stepping out of the frame like this. That's purely a coincidence, but it looks quite funny. So, oh my, that's the wrong ink. I needed brown. Okay, just a little bit ink on this one, and I see I forgot two of the other ones too. So I need to ink this one up. And then I'm going to glue everything down on the page, and I'm going to try it as quickly as I can. What time? Yeah, okay. Well, it will be a little bit longer tonight or today. Sorry, over here it's night. It's almost 9 p.m. So it's getting a little bit dark already. So you don't see any bright craft room with me because it's always evening when we are doing the lives. Okay. Oh, now I don't know the order anymore. What did I do? Okay, I did something like this. She will go here. And I'm going to glue down the frame first. And you could have been using double-sided adhesive. Parts for later, yeah. That might be, those parts might become handy for Halloween. Body parts. Okay, I'm just gluing this one down with some glue. Oh, or just stick it down on your craft sheet. That might be really fun too. Okay, I'm gluing it down a little bit to the right because that way I can use the reinforcers. Okay, here we go. And now I'm not looking anymore. I'm just going to glue them down. Because if I start looking again, then I might change my mind, change the order of the girls and boys. And I don't want to do that because it will only take longer that way. Okay, here we go. Then there is this one which goes over here. And again, this is oh, now I can't, I don't know the name anymore. My dashboard for the month of July. So July is already here with the little the tabs from the alphabet set. And I know I'm normally making different dashboards, but black of white. And somehow I want yeah, I just started thinking about this frame this morning. So okay, I was thinking, what can I do with the frame, black and white? And then I saw the little stamps, the dolls, the dolls, the girls. So that's why I started this. And I must say, it's not really that ugly, I must admit. And then my other plan was, and I still have time to do so, yeah, I can do reinforcers, but you know what they look like. So my other plan was to add those little sentiments to the stamps. And I need to ink those two and see which one looks best to which stamped image. So I've got handsome, well, that's for the boy, probably, a handsome boy. Not sure where to glue it, but okay. Bored. Does anyone look bored? No. Pretty crafty. Here we go. Crafty. The little girl is uh, cutting paper with her scissors. So you can put it here, like just like it is a frame or something. It might be fun. Cool. The boy can be cool too. Sweet, cute, pretty, lovely, brave. I think she's brave. So I'm going to give her the sentiment, the brave sentiment. Ink it up. Oh, it might be fun. I don't like putting things, not straight, not horizontally or vertical, but hmm, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I know she keeps the sign in her hands like this, so it's, yeah, it would be obvious to do it this way, but I'm not sure. Cool, sweet, sweet, sweet. I think she is sweet. Going to give her the sweet sign. Oh no, it should be somewhere there. And then I need to have two more. Cute. And well, bored isn't really adorable. It's such a long word, so it will stick out too much. I think she's cute. But then, yeah, this bothers me, you know? It's not in a straight line. I'm sorry. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put it on her missing leg. No, not sure where to put it yet. Adorable is really fun, but that's a fun. Okay, moving it around. Cute over here, because otherwise I have two long words on top of each other. You see, if I'm putting the long word here, adorable, it's the same length, and I don't like that. So I'm going to put cute over there, and I'm going to move adorable to this image. Ink it up a little bit. Come on again. The girls' voice. Yes, they're all stamps from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Not sure who was asking, but thank you for answering, Femke. Okay, I think, oh, I can move this, take it out a little bit, and then maybe this one goes off the frame too. Let me see. I'm checking the camera now to see what you see, because it's always different when you look at it from a distance instead of looking at it up close. By the way, black. What is that black image on the left under the numbers? Black. This over here? It's a lizard or something. A cut out piece of paper. Is that what you mean? I think so. um, Yes, I think I'm going to glue it down this way. Then I'm going to put it in my journal and we can see what it looks like. I had a plan to do the other side too. Handsome. No, I'm going to put it here. A little bit down. Okay, cute is going there. And now let me say, so the word adorable would look cute on the ruler. Ruler. Yeah, this one. Cute. But I don't like it this way. That's my problem, Sue. I like it to be straight, yeah, horizontal way or vertical, but not uh, like this. I don't know why, but I'm sorry. That's just me. No, it's not a creepy doll. It's just a lizard from one of the vintage books. Okay, adorable. Then we have the crafty girl. Stick to your plan. Who says that? Inge, yes, I agree, Inge. I'm sticking to my plan. And then here is the little sweet sentiment. Yeah, she can, this one can go here. And then the brave, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. I'm just putting it here somewhere or here. It needs to be here. You see? So much better on top. And then you can move it here in the middle or on that side. I am going to put it on the right side. No, it stays in the frame because her leg is already going out. Okay, I'm done, I think. It's something completely different from what I usually do, but I think it's really fun making pages like this. But normally I don't have time to do so because I'm always, working in my planner, designing new things for you, and there's not so much playtime. So I'm going to keep it a little bit closer to the camera. I hope you can see. And then I'm looking for my journal and I'm going to slide it in and then you can see what it looks like. June, July. These are my pages from last week. So let me see. June. I think July will be somewhere here. Okay, this looks better. So now you can see what it looks like when it's in your journal. So is it visible? Yeah. You see, it looks so much better when it's in your journal and when it's finished. Okay, my other plan I'm going to tell you shortly was I made an extra one this afternoon already. I'm going to use this one on this page, and then I'm going to use it with pictures. So I need to print some pictures. What you can do if you don't have this size of pictures or you don't have enough, my plan was, and I'm going to do it, just cut out those, do you call them bars? Or I'm just taking out one so I can add one larger picture in here and then four smaller ones. And if I don't have enough small pictures, I can always remove this one or this one from the middle too. So that was my tip for today. um, oh, which reinforcements? Okay, let me take my reinforcements. Black ones, of course. I will glue them down just here. So I can just stay 1 minute longer. It doesn't matter as long as you don't mind. Okay, let me see. Which one shall we use? Now I need my tweezers. Where are my tweezers? I moved things around here and now I can't find my tweezers anymore. Where did I hide them? No. Okay, no tweezers. I don't see them. Because these are all squares, you can think, okay, do I need to use square reinforcers? Yes, you can. But sometimes using round and squares together, um, yeah, I think I'm going just for the easy black reinforcers, the circle ones. for over here. Oh, no, I'm going to do this one at the bottom and maybe the smaller ones, if I have got them, on top. So that's what I'm going to do in a minute. And I will take pictures tomorrow morning when the light is better because it's really getting dark now. And I will post them on Facebook tomorrow. Okay? So I hope you liked what I have been doing. And maybe it has been giving you some inspiration to do something similar. And I would love to see it on Facebook. Okay, I didn't have the winner of the gift certificate. Oh, David did also lose his tweezers. Well, maybe mine moved to David, or they walked, or they walked away. I don't know. Um, well, I hope to see you again next week, probably on YouTube or maybe on Facebook. And I wish you all a very yeah, good rest of the day or rest of the evening. And I hope to see you soon. Okay? Bye bye. See you soon.